Hey money family, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Safal and today I'm going to be talking about why choose REIT. That's real estate investment trust as a way into real estate investing. And trust me, if you've been stressing over mortgage, credit score, or down payment, this video is definitely for you. I'm going to be breaking down everything in simple steps so that whether you're just starting investing or you're just curious, you will leave here with clarity. So let's dive in. Before we start, let me tell you my story. When I came into Canada in 2020, I had a big dream, just like every one of you. I wanted to start real estate journey. I had seen all the stories online, people flipping houses, owning renters, making passive income. I was so inspired. But when I got here, reality hit me hard. The stress of building credits, figuring out mortgage, saving up for down payments, and even getting started on property management, I almost quit before I started. Then I came across something called REIT. I learned that I could invest in real estate without owning a property. Can you imagine? No tenants. I don't have to worry about the toilet. And of course, no huge upfront capital. I started with just $50. Yes, $50. And today, my portfolio has grown because I took that very first step. So, what is a REIT? REIT stands for Real Estate Investment Trust. It's basically a company that owns and manages income producing properties like shopping mall. I know you have one in your city, right? Apartment buildings, warehouses, and even hospitals. When you invest in REIT, you're buying a share of those property. You don't own the property, you don't own the building, but you do own a portion of the renters' income they make. So look at it this way. A company already owns property. Maybe they own group of hospital buildings. Now they pay rent to that company. Because you've bought a share of that company, you're going to be getting a part of the rental income they pay. Does that sound interesting? Now you might be wondering, how do I get this? You can invest in REIT through the stock market. Just like you buy shares of Apple, you buy shares of Google, you can start with small amount, even less than $100. I told you I started with $50. And most REITs pay dividends, which means you get paid regularly just for holding them. So let's break it down in everyday English. Think of a REIT like a big pizza. You don't need to buy the whole thing. You just need to buy a slice. And by buying that slice, you get to eat of that pizza. That slice in REIT gives you a piece of income, the profit, and even the growth of the whole thing. That is what a REIT is. Now, let's talk about why REIT makes so much sense, especially if you're just starting out and want something that is definitely stress free. Number one, it's low barrier to entry. You don't need tens of thousands for a down payment. Start with whatever you have. You continue to build passive income. REIT pays dividend, like I said earlier, and this is a monthly income that comes to you either monthly, quarterly. That money keeps coming while you're what? While you're sleeping, just like a rental income. Number three, no management stress. No tenant comes to knock at your door. No one comes to phone you that, oh, I need you to repair the toilet, I need you to repair the kitchen zinc. Yes, because the REIT company handles all of those. And number four, there's diversification. Your money isn't just tied down to one property. Unlike when you buy with just one property, it could be spread across hundreds and thousands of buildings in different locations. That is diversification. Yes. And number five, liquidity. You need your cash, you can just sell it in the market, just like the way you sell your normal shares in the market. And number six, there's steady growth. Over time, your shares, the price of your shares begin to grow. And when you begin to sell, you begin to make gains from the shares you're selling in the market. That is what double win, because you're getting dividends paid out to you every month or every quarter, and also what you're getting gains by the time you decide to sell. So think of the dividend as your rental income, then the gains as your what? As your equity that you have over your app. And finally, if you're someone that is working full time, raising kids, or juggling a busy life, my darling, REIT gives you a way to build wealth without burning out. So let's talk about the type of REIT. There are a few different types of REITs. So here are the quick breakdown. The very first one is equity REITs. They own real properties and collect rent. They are the most common property REITs. Those are the ones you see on the stock exchange. Then we have the mortgage REITs. They invest in real estate loan and mortgages. So when a company needs to build house, they are the ones that will give loans out. That is what they invest in. They don't have properties of their own. That is why it's called mortgage REIT. And we have the publicly traded REIT. You can buy this from the stock exchange using your brokerage app. I hope you already have one brokerage app. If you've not opened a brokerage app, I did a video on how you can open one of the brokerage app, which is What Simple. You can check the link in the description for you to know how you can navigate your way to open a World Simple account. And there is the private REIT. Private REITs, these are not listed in the market, and they are for most experienced investors. So these are private companies that you can invest into. They are also into real estate investment. For beginners, I would advise you go ahead with the publicly traded REITs because they are transparent, they are easy to buy and to sell, and of course, they are low risk. So let's say you invest $100 a month into REITs that pays you 5% annually in dividends. That's $5 in 1 year. Not huge, definitely, but over time, as you reinvest and grow your money, it compounds. You could be sitting on thousands without lifting a finger. And do you know that some REIT increases their payout over time? That is your growing income stream. So while your property value is increasing, which means the value of your shares is increasing on the market, your dividends is also being increased on a yearly basis. So imagine you're working your 9 to 5, and at the end of the year, they tell you, oh, we're going to be giving you a 10% increase on your salary. That is the same way with some companies that do increase their dividend payout on a yearly basis. So let me give you a quick tip of REITs that you can look into today. You can look into Realty Income, and the ticket symbol is O. You can look into Vanguard Real Estate ETF, which is VNQ, because they are beginner friendly and they have consistent performance. So if you've ever said real estate is expensive, or I don't have a down payment, what if you have even said I'm scared of debt and tenants, then REITs are your solution. They let you invest in real estate without owning any real estate property. I'm a living proof. I started with just $50 in my story I told you before, and I didn't know anything, but I got started, and that is what matters. Real estate is still one of the best ways to build long-term wealth. Don't let stress and confusion hold you back. If this video has helped you, you see real estate in a new way, go ahead and hit the like button. Share it with somebody who has been stuck on the fence, and make sure you subscribe to the channel because it helps the channel to grow. And we do bring you some content on investing, on building passive income, and living that financial free life. Whether you've started investing in real estate or you're just starting your journey from today, drop the word REIT ready in the comments. I want to know that we are building wealth together. So build wealth with my community. And until I come your way next time, remember to do what? Start small, keep investing, and keep building financial freedom.